This week's Not So New Book Review goes back to one of my favorite authors, John Maxwell. John Maxwell took some time, and for those of you that don't know who John Maxwell is now he is one of the premier voices in leadership, leader development, personal development, all that kind of stuff. He has a company called Enjoy, the Maxwell Group, all that kind of stuff. He started some things to teach leaders and help develop leaders across the world. He's been doing it since, I want to say, the 70s, 80s time frame. But before all of that, he was a pastor. He went to school, he went to college to become a pastor. He was a pastor of a small church in, I believe, Indiana, Ohio, in the Midwest, then moved out to San Diego, started writing, and he kind of shifted his focus. But being a pastor, he studied the word quite a bit. And a lot of his leadership lessons that he teaches now still come from the word. One of the books, besides, Failing Forward, Developing a Leader Within You, the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, I think it's the 17 Laws of Teamwork, all those type of books. He has sat down and wrote a study Bible, and something that I grabbed. And this is the Bible that I use to study for myself. The Not So New Book Review is both the Bible itself. I want to say it's the oldest. It actually is the oldest book, because if my history, is right, the first book that was printed on Johann Gutenberg's printing press was the Bible. Which version, I don't know, but it was the Bible. And it is the longest reigning bestseller. It was the longest reigning book on the bestsellers list. So quite a few people are reading it. This is a New King James Version of the Maxwell Leadership Bible. It's a study Bible. It's not that John Maxwell rewrote the Bible. The King James Version is in here and just go through. But there are lessons to help you understand what's going on. So I just opened up to the book of Psalms. It's an introduction to the book of Psalms. It talks about where the book came from, who wrote it, what was going on at the time, God's role in the book, leaders in Psalms, other people of influence in Psalms, and lessons in leadership. So it's a study Bible to help you grasp the word and connect it to your leadership journey. So when I found it, I was like, oh, this is, I was excited about it, because there are quite a few things in here that are in the books that he writes. I've given away quite a few copies of these as gifts to young leaders, so they can grasp the word of God and leadership lessons at the same time, how to, continue to build them, become people of consistency, people of character. And it's been it's a go-to for me. It's a go-to for me. And then now that I'm thinking about it, I should look for a Dr. Miles Monroe study Bible, just to see if there's a difference. I don't know if he has one. He probably does. I mean, just the biblical scholar that he was, the lessons that he teaches. But the Maxwell Leadership Bible, this, again, the New King James Version, but it's a good tool to have, so you can continue to study to show that self-approved under God and develop worldly leadership skills. And that's a new book review.